This Neat Inspiration Moment is brought to you by Des Moines Motors on the Merle Hay Auto Mile, home of the all-new Noble car, plus an incredible selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. To see their entire inventory, visit Des Moines Motors on the web at www.desmoinesmotors.com.
I hope that you're going on a vacation with your family this summer, but I don't think you should put all your eggs in one basket. Staycations are a newer idea. It's basically taking a vacation in town. I like this idea because I get really busy working and focusing on other things, and the kids are there and it's hard for me to get quality time with them. So I can get away in town and get those precious moments without taking all the time and expense of going out of town. Now I have Kevin McCarty here. He is with Stony Creek Inn, who is one of the sponsors of Neat Inspiration, and we're gonna just talk a little bit about staycations, which would essentially start in this awesome place, right?
Right, that would be the hope.
Okay, so what's your idea?
Well, what you want to focus on in a staycation is to stay in the area that you're in and still be able to do the same things that you would if you'd go on vacation somewhere else instead of having to travel. So instead of going on an airplane, getting in the car, driving 300 miles, you're actually doing it in your backyard.
Right, just driving a few minutes to a place like this, and you know, if you look around, it's a suite and it's got plenty of room, so you're not on top of each other. But we're also not separated out where we have my son in the basement with the DS and my daughter upstairs with her friends in her bedroom, and no one's together.
Right, we're very family oriented here and believe in the staycations to get people, families to come back together as families. So instead of having them split apart in their homes, they can come here in the room, enjoy a bunk bed room that we have here, enjoy our swimming pool, indoor outdoor pool, and also do other things that are great in the community.
Right, so besides the pool, which every kid loves a pool, I don't know what that is, I always loved a pool as well. And it's also fun to be in a room and just hang out. It does make you feel like you're just somewhere else besides, you know, your hometown, a true getaway. What are some other options? How should I approach my staycation?
Right, well I think, you know, step one is to find out what's in your community. A lot of times we forget what's actually out there. We kind of get in our box of either our home or our area that we're in.
I go to the same three places all the time.
Right,
so.
Almost every area that you're going to, in your town itself, has, say, a zoo. Something that maybe the kids haven't done for a while, maybe when they were a little younger, but take them there. They've got exhibits during the week, weekends that are great for them. Science
museum, you know, art museum. So those kinds of excursions are always fun. Things that you normally don't do, but if you went out of town, you would do them. And then, you know, the things that you would normally do if you were on vacation are malls, restaurants, you know, those kinds of things.
Right, we've got the best mall in the state. Right close to us here. Everybody can go, and there's something for mom, for dad, for all the children. Great
awesome
restaurants.
Yep, movies. There's a movie theater really close to here, and so it just adds a little something special, doesn't it? Because, you know, my kids go to movies. I mean, that's fun, but they would love to go to a movie and then come back here and go swimming. I mean, that would make it more special.
Right, when kind of staycations first came out, people were thinking that, why would I stay in my own hometown to do something? You know, why wouldn't I go somewhere else? And now they're kind of rethinking those things and say, I still can get away where it doesn't feel like I'm in my hometown and do these extra things that I just haven't done for a while, whether it's stay in the hotel or go see these other events that are going on.
Well, I think those are good ideas, and I'm definitely going to try it this summer. I'm going to come to Stony Creek Inn and hang out and just spend time with my family. I hope that you will too, and we've given you some good ideas.
To see the entire show, watch Neat Inspiration Sunday mornings at 11 o'clock, right here on KCWI. This Neat Inspiration Moment is brought to you by Des Moines Motors on the Merle Hay Auto Mile, home of the all-new Noble car, plus an incredible selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. To see their entire inventory, visit Des Moines Motors on the web at www.desmoinesmotors.com.
I am with my friend Roger Fausch, also owner of Shawl Heating and Cooling, and we are going to look at the air conditioner. Now, I'm at my neighbor's house, and so that loud noise that you hear is the air conditioning fan, right?
Yes, it is.
And so we're going to start, I think, by turning it off, right?
Yep, we're going to show people how to turn the air conditioner off first, so that if they have an emergency or want to do some maintenance on it, they have a good idea of how to do it. And of course, always, if you have any questions, call. But,
right, of course.
You know, we can do that. So.
And as usual, I am going to be doing the work, not him. So getting ready to wipe the sweat from my brow. Let's get started.
All right.
Okay.
Well, every air conditioner has a disconnect,
Okay.
and usually it's a box mounted on the wall,
Yep.
and they flip up. And,
And
there's,
then-
there's a switch inside you can flip off.
Woo! My hair.
Probably down.
Let's see. I feel it.
I'm gonna let you.
And
There we
it's-
go.
I got my hair puffed up a little bit. All right, but that's
That's
they
how you
all
turn the air
generally
conditioner
have
off. That shuts all the power off to the outdoor unit.
Okay.
So that if you want to do some maintenance, or if the service tech needs to do work on it to fix it, then it's a safety switch for him as well. So.
And you're big on cleaning air conditioners, so
It's-
let's talk through that because it's not something that I even remember.
Yeah.
The heating and the cooling, I'm just kind of like,
Yeah.
as long as it gets cool in my house.
Right,
I'm
and
not
unfortunately, that's what everybody hopes. They turn that air conditioner on the first hot day of the summer, and then it doesn't work, and then you're waiting in line for a day or two for
And if
somebody
you
to show up.
don't clean it, it will, I mean, it's sort of shortening the lifespan of your
It does.
unit.
It
Okay.
does. A dirty unit increases your consumption of electricity,
Mm-hmm.
makes the unit work harder, shortens the life on the unit, oftentimes causes failure after 8-10 years,
Okay.
where a normal air conditioner should run 12, 15, 20 years.
So that's pretty significant.
It really does have a big impact on them.
Well, let's clean this baby.
Okay, well this one is actually fairly clean so far, but what you want to do is just grab your garden hose,
Okay.
and then what you'll tend to see is a couple times a
grabbing the
year.
garden hose.
Okay.
Yep.
And sometimes the rain will wash them off, but it only tends to wash one side.
Right, of course.
And the other side can be totally blocked. So most air conditioners have 2 or 3 sides to them. You want to make sure we work our way all the way around the air conditioner.
It's like
and-
cleaning a filter, kind of.
Kind of
right?
like cleaning a filter. In this
Okay.
case, we're washing it as opposed to just taking it out, throwing away, and putting a new one in. So,
All right, so what's the protocol?
well, what we want to do is when we get the water on is to start at the top and work our way from the top down. There.
So like,
Just
kinda
start at
like
the top.
that?
Yeah. Just kind of work your way top to bottom. And you really need to do this a couple, 3 times a summer, because about once a month is what we recommend, especially if you've got a lot of cottonwood trees in the neighborhood. And that cottonwood will just kind of roll down the side, and that keeps your efficiency up, keeps the
well,
capacity.
with the summer starting so early this
Yes.
year, I think there will be more debris and stuff.
Yep.
So basically like that, just going from
And
top
there's
to
actually
bottom,
2 more sides to that air conditioner. You want to make sure you get all 4
around.
sides.
I would think this side that's by the bush would be a place that has a ton of gunk. in it.
Actually, it does, because the bush is protecting the condenser from getting rain on it. And if we look at the side of that, it is a lot dirtier than the rest of it is. So-
What else do you want to show me about this besides the cleaning, which is important?
Well, basically, as a homeowner, that's really one of the major things you can do. There's not a whole lot more you can do to the outdoor unit.
To see the entire show, watch Need Inspiration Sunday mornings at 11 o'clock, right here on KCWI.